Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl, Chef Joy. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. Guys, today I made Afang soup. It is so delicious, guys. I made this soup with love, and I will be taking you guys step by step how I achieve this. If you're new to my channel, you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? It is free of charge. Please subscribe. Come, guys, let me show you guys the ingredients we're going to be using today. Our first ingredient is crushed bonnet pepper. It has already been blended, smoked Titus fish, ejakika, which is manla fish, cow skin, which is kpomo, smoked prawns, smoked catfish, palm oil. Please look for a good palm oil. Sliced onions, grounded crayfish, some salt for taste, non-seasoning cube for taste. And I'm using spinach today because I couldn't find Waterleaf. It is difficult to find it here. And I'm using dry Afang. I cannot get the fresh one. I've been waiting for so long. So I soaked it last night and I washed it up and allow it to dry. I'll wash it again before blending it. So the first chopper I used could not chop it. So I have to bring out my heavy duty chopper. So I think it has done the job. It is looking nice now. So that's it. So let's dig into our cooking right now. So I'm using cow beef and I'm using some shaki. I add some salt, I add some crushed bonnet pepper, some onions, and one stockfish, non-seasoning cube for taste. I don't like the smell of stockfish, so I don't like it to smell in my house. That's why I'm using just a little bit of it. But you can use like the big head or whatever you choose to use. So mix this up completely. Please do not add water to your protein before cooking it. Cook it and allow it to generate its own juice out before you add water to it. That way you will have a tasty beef. So you see it has generated its own juice out. I'm going to add some goat meat stock I had from before. Cover this for your beef to cook completely. But remove your shaki. Do not allow your shaki to overcook. So I removed my shaki already. I'm adding the goat meat I have at home because I want it to cook together so the taste can come out. This momo has already been cooked. Wash and cook properly. So I will add it so that everything will cook together. And the shaki, I'm adding the shaki now. And I'm adding my smoked catfish. I'm adding the crushed bonnet pepper. I'm adding my ejakika because you know ejakika is very hard when they smoke it very dry. Since it's not, they are bringing it overseas. So I will add some oil at this point and I'm going to add another oil later on. So do not add your complete cooking oil now. Cover this to cook about 7 minutes. Then mix together. At this point, I'm going to add my other ingredients. Add my onions. I will add non-seasoning cube for taste. Remember, we'll add one before while cooking our beef. Add some salt. Mix it up a little bit. Say, I like a lot of protein in my food, so do not blame me. Taste this. If the taste is nice, cover it to cook for another 5 minutes. At this point, the juices are out. So add your water leaf to it, but I'm using spinach, which I explained before. I could not find water leaf, but water leaf is the best to use. But this is also okay if you cannot find water leaf. So I add my smoked prawn. Add the remaining of the crushed bonnet pepper. I add crayfish to it, and I will add some spinach again, which is supposed to be water leaf. Cover this to just cook about 2 minutes. Now it's easy to turn, so I'm going to turn it, mix everything up completely. Then I will cover it to cook for another 3 minutes. So I just wanted to turn it, mix everything up completely. Cover this to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes so that the water leaf will release its juice out. So that's it. You see, it has a lot of water. This spinach is just like water leaf. It has a lot of water. That's why you need to cook it a bit so that it releases the juice completely before you add your afang to it. So at this point, I'm going to add the afang to it. So I'm just gauging the afang because I don't want it to be too thick. Afang soup is good when it has a little bit of liquid in it. So mix this up very well and add another oil. This is the best part. Add oil because afang soup takes a lot of oil, and I will add the remaining crayfish to it. Guys, at this point, mix very well. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Thank you. So I'm tasting it now to see if all the ingredients are okay. If I need to add any other thing, I will add. So at this point, I'm going to add my smoked Titus fish. That's the last thing I'm adding. Now I will cover this to cook for 5 more minutes. Guys, our soup is ready. You see all the juices out, the oil is out, everything. This is when you know that your soup is ready. Look at that, guys. This is so delicious. Like, if you want to cook for group of people, this is how you should do it. If you want to cook and sell, this is how you should do it. Customers will be packing. When I mean customers will be packing, they will be packing, because the restaurant I work in Nigeria before, oh my God, anytime I cook any soup, you have to see men on suit queuing just to eat what I cook. When I want to leave that restaurant, my boss was crying. She was begging me to stay. She even increased my salary, but I refused. That was a long time ago, not now. So you see, I'm the best chef you can learn from. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to comment and like.